Hi everyone, welcome to Real Talk. Today we're going to be talking about real estate, real life, real fun, and some real opinionated conversation. So I am joined with, once again, Jamie Martin, Eric Charles, and Ritchie making weird face Movilla. Ritchie needs to eat. Yes. We've been told a couple times. So he's a little hangry right now, but that's okay. We'll get through it. He can eat after.
I don't get hangry.
So today we're going to be talking about conversion. We're going to be talking about goals, team building, having a business plan. Someone said to me the other day that in real estate, you should be selling at least 6 houses a year if you do not have a business plan, which I thought that was pretty, it's easy to sell 6 houses a year if you don't have a business plan.
I can do that.
So it's almost business planning time at KPG. We have an event coming up, right, Jamie? Mm-hmm. When is it?
November 22nd.
November 22nd. So in our event, we're going to be doing team building, goal setting, mindset, some vision boards, having fun, some,
wine.
Wine. And also we're going to be doing our Friendsgiving.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Best part.
Food. Food all day. Richie, you won't be hungry on the 22nd.
Let's talk more about food.
Yeah, let's talk about food.
And there will be meat sandwiches there, by the way, Richie.
Give me the meat.
Give you meat. Okay. You're freaking me out with the weirdness. That's a problem. All right, so Jamie, talk about the team building event.
Sure. So we do it every single year, typically around November, to really get ourselves prepared for the upcoming year. Because if you wait until the year starts, you're too late. Mm-hmm. So we plan in advance. We always do some type of goal setting. This year we are going to talk about making sure you're setting goals that you can realistically achieve, and maybe even breaking those down, like you mentioned, by quarter versus having just a yearly goal. We usually do a scavenger hunt, which
I win.
We fight.
That's how it goes.
Yes.
The team really enjoys it. They are super competitive, so we always do some type of scavenger hunt.
We did a nap last year.
We did a nap?
Yeah.
It wasn't a nap.
Oh, it wasn't a nap. We did meditation.
We
with sound baths.
Last year was a little different. We went to a house. This year, it'll be back to more of our core stuff.
Yes.
Trust falls.
And then we usually have some outside speakers, and then we do, besides for the scavenger hunt, usually some type of other team building activities.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you are obsessed, I have to say, which I think is incredible, of the realistic goals.
Mm.
Well, yeah, because, every year we do goal setting, and I think people sometimes struggle to understand what's a realistic achievement to increase year over year.
Yes.
If you sold 12 homes this year, you're probably not going to sell 24 next year.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what's going to be an achievable number for you, and what are you going to do to get there? Because you can't just set a goal and do things all the same and expect it to be a different outcome.
Yeah. And a lot of people, I don't even know if the whole team realizes this. I think we've told them enough that we take their goals to make our goals. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we have to say to someone, you know what? You didn't know?
I had no clue you guys did that.
Oh, see,
the first time
you
I'm
learn
hearing it.
something new every day, Eric. So we take, let's say Ritchie wants to do 25, 30.
Yep.
Then we add up how much everybody wants to do to make our goals. We did have conversations last year and say your goal is not realistic,
Right.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
And we kind of paired those back knowing some people's goals maybe weren't super realistic.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you have to do that.
You have to, but I also want to make it very clear. People are having great years.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
100%.
But
yeah,
you
we're
don't
doing great.
Great, like you said, calculated goals. Like you're gonna get halfway through the year and you're just gonna start beating yourself up, and it's not good for you at all.
No. So Eric, do you because we're toying with the idea of setting goals quarterly, monthly?
I don't right now. I don't know what I would like more. I would say probably quarterly would probably be better, but I feel like it's a little bit more stressful quarterly. At least for me, I would think. I think yearly is say I don't hit it this quarter, then I know I can make up for it the next quarter.
I think monthly goals are like we have a monthly goal with our coach, our business coach, and I think that's stressful because I'm always like, what are we at? What are we at? What are we doing?
And when I say stressful too, I don't mean it as in like a course is stressful. I'm not saying like what's better. I'm saying like as far as like because quarterly still might be better as the fact like yes, it's stressful, but it will force you to work more because like yet again having that yearly goal is going to make you think like oh like what I just said basically I can make it up next quarter.
That's what
so like then you kind of get comfortable in that situation where if you do the quarter, it's like no, I only have 15 days to get 3 more deals. Like I can't just wait for the next quarter. I have to do it now. So like I just changed my opinion right on the spot, but. Just
so
learned
you like
about
quarter.
It. So. Puts a little bit more pressure.
Yeah, maybe I like quarter then.
But maybe the right amount of pressure because monthly is like a lot of pressure.
Monthly so much pressure.
But then quarterly is like an in-between amount of pressure where it's like you have 4 opportunities to work towards your overall goal, which really is your yearly number, right?
Exactly.
But it puts a little bit of pressure for you to think like, oh, I didn't make my numbers this quarter. Next quarter, I need to step it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Richie, what do you like?
Monthly, 100%. More opportunities. You have 12 months out of the year, so I have 12 different opportunities.
Richie wants all the pressure.
Yeah, he does.
No, so my goal ever since I first started was, I think my first year, I was like, I want to do 12 houses. That's 1 house a month, right? So every month opens up a new door. I get that one deal. Anything after that is like it's a nice bonus, right? If I get 4 or 5 in that month, even fantastic. But again, the next month starts, I got to get 1 deal.
So how are you breaking it down now? Because it's not
mean?
year 1 anymore. It's year 5.
Yeah, but still, it's good for my mentality to be like, I just need to get 1.
So you
every
like
month.
you like the beginning of the month.
If you hit one
Yes.
home, if you hit 1 home a month, you wouldn't reach your goal.
Right. But
So that's not actually a monthly goal. Like if you were talking about the number you actually want to reach, Richie, you're talking probably 3 homes a month.
Yeah.
So you like the kickoff.
Right. And then like usually it's always at the end of the month where the deals start to take effect, but they come bunched together.
So you like the kickoff to start your month with success, and then they just kind of build on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it a mental thing, do you
Yes.
think,
Yes.
for you,
100%.
that it's a smaller number?
100%.
It's a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every month I'm back at 0. And then I got to do it again.
But you would say you still have 1 mindset right now. It's 1 a month at least.
1 a month at least.
Do you think, like
Because
she was
that's
saying,
attainable. That's so easy to
but
do
that's
if
not
you
actually
want to
your
do
goal.
it. No, it's not the goal. But once I hit it,
If you did 1 a month, would you not cry?
I would
think
definitely
you
cry.
would definitely.
100%. But if I
Run away.
But here's the thing: if I hit that 1, then I think
It gives you the
It gives me the
confidence
confidence.
to pile it up.
I don't talk to my clients as if I have commission, but I'm like, oh my god, I got to get more. I got to get more. Like I hit the 1,
Exactly.
I'm happy.
That's what I was gonna
I can
ask.
tell my clients, I'm like, listen, we're gonna take as much time as it needs. Everything flows a lot better with the way I speak,
So
the way
it's
I
a
act.
mental game for
It's
you.
a mental game, yeah.
Not a mental case, but a
Yeah,
mental
because
game.
I know more are gonna
Both.
come.
Yeah.
Not to sound braggadocious or anything. Like I know I'm gonna get more, but that 1 a month, I can just be like, I got it. It's relaxed for the rest of the month.
Yeah, the month
that
has
wasn't
kicked
relaxed,
off.
but like
No, exactly.
the rest is just gonna come.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's a stress thing.
Yeah, I have never tracked quarters. I know what months we do well in and what months are challenging for real estate, which has changed so much over the years. That's insane. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Distraction.
It always rings.
So
It's Spencer.
I have a follow-up question to this that,
Okay.
this is unplanned, but let's go for it.
We haven't planned anything today. We're
What?
kind of screwed.
There we go. But now I'm thinking about it because I've been looking over everyone's numbers to try and figure out our plan.
Yep.
What do you guys think are the best quarters
4th quarter.
for the majority of the team?
4th quarter for me. Always.
For me, it's always been the beginning.
He doesn't even know.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Actually.
For me.
Yep. I looked at your numbers.
You're
Okay.
definitely 3rd quarter.
Go ahead. Well, they
I would
go.
think.
I get
Second
So
2nd into
and
3rd.
third
Yeah.
are your best quarters. Richie, you specifically. Eric,
every quarter.
I don't know what to say about you.
Eric.
You were a bit of an odd one.
Yeah.
You did best in first quarter
First
this year.
quarter
which is
this
the-
year.
Yes.
The
Yes.
hardest quarter.
You were the
in my
only
opinion.
team member that did like you had 5 deals in first
Yep.
quarter.
Yeah.
In the 1st quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think my 4th quarter is great because I have no expectation really for it because most people take a break from real estate. And if I get like a couple, I'm just like, oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So again, it's 1 a month. And I was like, this is great.
But your actual numbers
Especially
are
the fourth
better
quarter.
in second and third. That's your peak of the year, Richie.
But in the
And
fo-
second
not the
was
first,
your
yeah.
better quarter.
I always said, I said it in our level up. I thought this year my 1st quarter was the best because I had so many clients that were ready to buy when I was talking to them in October, November, December. And like I knew they wanted to wait for after like the holiday stuff like that. I was getting them so prepared for like we should buy in January and February where like there wasn't that much competition. Like I would say mid-February is when a lot of people were jumping into the market. And it ended up having where like every single one of my buyers were buying then in January and February. And
so it was being prepared.
That's what was interesting too with you, Eric, specifically was a lot of people's, you know, I pulled the numbers by quarter, but then I also, you know, you have rollovers usually, right? So we're looking at 2024 numbers. Most of the agents had some type of rollovers of 2023 deals that maybe happened in November, December, but didn't close until January. And Eric's were not rollovers. They were all like born
100%
in January, February, March. And
it's definitely because of the conversations I was having with him. Like I said, they were waiting for the holidays to be done, but I was saying like January, February is going to be the time we want to get ahead before anyone else.
Second and third quarter makes sense. That's seasonal depression ending time. That's really good.
Well, and I think it's
seasonal depression.
This guy needs food.
If you figure
sun's going down early, guys.
True. Yeah, we got to stop that too.
Yeah. But I think I'm really happy with my fourth quarter because I'm able to keep my buyers who are losing like hope and you know just want to focus on the holidays motivated to get them to that second, third quarter. You know, I tell them all the time, like, don't stop now. Everyone is stopping. You got to keep going because the spring's going to hit, and then they're going to start, but you're going to be ready. Yeah. And that's probably why second and third's good.
Well, I think, it is interesting, but I do feel like it's a testament to starting off the year right.
Oh, for
if
sure.
you do well in the first quarter and or second quarter, because you're getting those deals from the beginning of the year. So if you're starting off January right and really having a plan, then...
Those are nurture leads working.
I didn't have a plan.
I always find it really,
we have it for you, Eric.
I always find it really interesting when we're in here in January and there's not a lot of realtors working.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to wait for the spring market. You're going to wait. By the time you wait, by the time you wait, people are running circles around you.
Yep.
With sellers, I always think it's funny when they're like, well, we're going to wait for the spring market like May. I'm like, it's over. Yeah. May is the end of the spring market. You're in the summer market.
Yeah.
So, and right now there really isn't a big seasonal, restriction in the real estate market at all. No. It's kind of crazy. I mean, traditionally our October is a little bit slower. We had a very good October, even with the election, everything going on.
Yep.
Also, there's a lot of talk about what's going to happen in the real estate market after the election. Well, in the last 7 elections, prices have gone up after the election, no matter who won, no matter what happened. Exactly. So the elections, really do not dictate the prices of homes in the future. So I think that's also really important for buyers to know.
Exactly.
Why do you have an eye twitch?
I don't know. You see that too?
Is it because you need a meat sandwich?
I need a...
Let's stop talking
about these meat sandwiches. Have you drank any water today, or has it only been Diet Coke?
Drink water?
Yeah.
Water's for the week.
There's the reason.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Coffee's for the week.
Yes. So, Eric, consistency.
Yes. So that's what I was joking about when I said I didn't have a plan was... I'm someone, he's very consistent. He's one that I always try to look at for consistency. I like to say I do have good consistency, but
you've improved
definitely
a lot.
But like why my first quarter was so good was because I was getting all my buyers prepared for the no competition. But then as soon as I had those 5 deals pending, I got comfortable. I was, like you said, which I probably didn't realize until you said it, was I nurture my deals way too much, which is a good thing.
Let's take that back.
This is being recorded, right?
This
is good to
have for you. All agents,
yes,
they get stuck in which is very difficult for me because I have, thank goodness, all of you, but you get stuck in the firefighting of the deals.
Exactly.
And you are not trying to get new business.
Exactly.
That's why if you run a successful business, you're always marketing and always doing different things to get more business.
No, exactly.
But so you are not taking too much care of your clients. You are not blending the future
100%.
With the current.
No, not at all. And that was the whole problem, then finally when all those closed, it was just like, now what do I do?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because like a new agent will be like, okay, so I sold 3 houses. I haven't sold a house yet.
Yep.
What am I going to do all day? And all of a sudden they do 3 transactions and they're like, oh my God,
yeah.
I have home inspections. I have fires to put out. I have appraisals.
Exactly.
Everything going on.
Yep.
Attorney problems, with transactions, home inspection issues.
Of course.
And that's what you do all day. But if you have 5 deals hit at once,
Yep.
it's a lot to manage.
Exactly.
And also give the customer service that, you know, we like to give. And that's the key.
Exactly.
It's because the communication takes up a lot of time. And the days fly by. I don't even understand it.
So 1 a month, guys.
No, exactly. Yeah, right.
One a month is not a goal, though.
But
Richie.
it just comes.
That's a mindset thing, but that's not a
All
goal.
right, 1 a week.
There's a
One
difference.
One a week.
1 a week.
I'll never forget when someone
One
said
a week
to
would
me,
be really good.
One every 2 weeks.
someone said
See,
to
there
me,
you go. That's
do
your
you
actual
know
goal,
you
Richie.
sell more than one house a week?
Yeah.
And I went,
Yeah.
yeah,
Only 52 weeks a year.
I know. But that's kind of, that's, you know, once again, average realtor, 3.5 houses a year. So business planning. One thing I don't think, Jamie, honestly, I was going to bring this up, that we focus a lot on with the agents is what they're going to do monthly for marketing. So whether, you know, put together a little bit of plan for themselves, whether it's going to be like 1 video a week. God help us if we did that. That would be amazing.
One a month.
What you're 1 a month, exactly. What you're going to do for pot buys, what you're going to do for client care.
Yep.
Because, I mean, Jamie, we meet every Monday and talk about our marketing and what we're going to do and new ideas. And, you know, right now we're planning the 12 days of the holidays. I think it's called, right, Josh? 12 days of the holidays. 12 days of giveaways.
Close
so we're
enough.
already planning
Josh
that.
jumping in from the background.
Yes. We have our pies. I mean, we have our business planning. There's a lot of planning. And I think sometimes that may be a disadvantage by working on a team because everything is kind of taken care of, which obviously is our job as KPG. But I also think it'd be really great to put together something more elaborate for you guys to focus on. So let's, speaking of that, we did a top 50. Eric, how's your top 50?
My
things
top
to do?
50, I would
Honestly.
say, is honestly, I'm knocking out a lot of like the, I don't want to say easy stuff because it's not like it's easy, but like I'm knocking off a lot of the stuff like because I'm working a lot at home right now, which I will be back in the office. But
We had
as
a
far
flood.
as-
That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Flood,
but,
construction.
I'm doing, I
hell.
would say out of the 50, I probably have, how long has it been since we started?
50.
A month, maybe 6 weeks.
I was going to say, I think I have like 20 of the things done on the list.
Okay. How about you, Richie? Where's your list?
51.
You didn't finish them all.
I got my deal for the month.
All right. Where are you on your list? Where is your list?
It's in my folder.
Is it?
Yeah. Tucked away.
Why
Safe?
don't you have it pinned on your bulletin board?
Yeah, you have a bulletin board.
I just rearranged the bulletin board. We're moving soon, right? So, you know, there's no point to add things.
Flood.
I do things
flood.
consistently.
Everything we're just gonna have hashtag flood.
I consistently do my things.
Yeah, but these were things that are achievable,
20 things.
accountable.
What
Like-
about the videos?
I did 2 videos.
2 videos.
I did 2.
That's like loser
I wasn't doing
amount.
50 videos.
I have to do
No,
my videos.
50
but-
videos. No.
I think.
I know somebody on the team that filmed a video today.
Ooh.
Not telling. You'll have to
Okay.
check it out. Maybe
I
it's
just
a
got-
really
Was it the person that we talked to about it?
no. It was a person who reached out to me to help with the script.
John.
No.
Maybe I'll do one today with my fresh haircut.
Exactly.
After food.
After food.
Please.
All right. So, what is your least favorite things about goals, Richie? Seriously.
The consistency of it. You have to, you know, even when you meet your goals, you got to keep making more.
But do you like it? Do you like having goals?
I love having goals. You have
Okay.
to have the goals. So without goals, it's so much harder to get to where I want to go, obviously. But, you know, I just want to achieve the goals and not have to do them anymore. But, you know, it's a never ending cycle, right?
So, what percentage?
This is
you
a
know,
quiz.
What?
I like
It's a
this
quiz.
stuff.
Don't you love my stats,
I'm
my
good with this
useless
stuff.
information? Are you guys sick of my
No,
like,
I love guessing
reading?
and seeing how close I am.
All right. People who set goals are what percentage more likely to achieve them? Especially if the goals are specific and challenging.
88%.
87%.
Okay, calm down, people.
Is it?
60.
43%.
Oh, wow.
We were close.
Okay.
Yeah. Half.
What percentage of people missed their goals last year?
Out of 100?
Yeah, out of 100%.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, out of 4.
Now that I'm going to go back
32.
high. I'm going to go back to like 75 again.
87.
84% of people did not make their goals. this year.
I wanted to go in the 80s.
I set big goals.
Yeah.
I believe in setting big goals Look at Jamie. She's rolling her eyes at me. I believe in setting big goals because what's the worst case that happens?
If you get halfway there, you're still.
What?
You don't make them.
No, I understand that. But let's
Doesn't
say
it feel good when you make a goal that's actually an achievable amount, though, and you hit it?
So I like both sides. I was going to say, there's
have
a
a
quote.
mix
I
of them.
don't know the quote exactly, so I'm going
So
to
say it.
butcher
Google
this.
it, Josh. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna butcher this, but
Okay.
it's something like, as in like, of course, like if you shoot for the moon, like at least you'll reach
Land
to
on
the
the
stars or
stars.
something. Like you shoot
Shoot for the
you shoot
moon,
so
land on
high
a
that
star.
even if you get halfway there, like you
Yeah.
achieve so much.
What's the
so like
worst
you're still
case?
happy, but I do get what you're saying too, because like I was gonna say
It's
with
like winning. It makes
It's,
you feel like
yeah,
you're winning.
checking
Yeah.
something off.
It's shoot for
I
the
like
stars,
that.
land on the moon.
what is it? I can't read that far. I need
Shoot
glasses.
for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll.
Find yourself.
You'll
among
land
stars.
among the stars.
What we kind of say.
We all get
I almost
the
got
point.
it.
Yeah.
We get
But so like your
Thanks,
point, I
Norman
would say
Vincent.
is shooting high is scary because then you're like, am I going to make him, and am I failing something that I already said that I was going to do for myself? Yours is like realistic, and you get to it, and then you feel proud of that you got to the goal.
Yes.
So like they're both. It's like tough to say which one's better, honestly.
Well, that's why
But,
you gotta have weekly goals. And
I think it
monthly
probably
goals.
depends on the person and what motivates
Yes,
you more.
true.
But to me, it's like, if I'm not saying not to make it like a number you still have to strive
stretch.
for.
Yeah, still
Correct.
stretch.
A stretch.
Yeah.
But if it's a stretch number that's still semi-realistic
Yeah.
and you hit it, isn't that like, holy
Of course.
bleep? Can I say the word I wanted to
Allowed
say?
to curse on
Holy
this?
shit, I did it!
Yeah,
Did that feel good?
All right, everyone.
Yes.
We're going to continue this conversation because I have a lot more questions to add.
Okay.
So we're going to go on to our next episode of Real Talk. Hope you guys join us in our next episode. Stay tuned because we're going to continue this conversation. Take care.
Did
Let's get food.